Hi, so in this video we're going to discuss how to activate and strengthen your deep core muscles. The deep core muscles support all your organs, stop you from having things like hernias, help reduce things like back pain, hip pain, knee pain, obviously help with your posture, play a really important role. It's the base foundation of basically the rest of the body. So particularly if you're going to do strength training, you need to make sure that your core muscles are nice and strong and tight, and you're activating these before you progress on further. It's quite important for women who have been pregnant to strengthen these muscles after their pregnancies, and it can prevent a lot of other sort of injuries and issues later down the track. So when we talk about core muscles, obviously we've got the abdominal muscles, we've got the obliques, they go up on the side two different directions. We've got the transverse, people like to call that TA, and that goes across. We've got the RA, which is the rectus, that goes down. The rectus goes down in two muscles that way, and that's the one that can have a separation during pregnancy. That's also the one that really works when you do a sit-up. Then we've got pelvic floor at the bottom. We've got our glutes, so the muscles in our butt. We've got a whole heap of muscles in our back, including ones that support the spine. And then at the top, underneath your lungs, supporting in the middle of the ribs, we've got our diaphragm. So it makes a big cylinder when it's sort of all put together. So what we're going to do, just in a sitting position, activate your pelvic floor. And if you're not sure how to do that, I've got a different video that you can watch to work on that one. We're going to activate our pelvic floor, so draw it up, switch our TA on. And if you can feel just above your hip bones, you'll feel that switch on there. Draw belly button in and suck it up. Sort of want to tuck it up underneath our ribs. And that essentially is how you would switch on your core muscles. I'm going to lay down and practice that one too. I like to do it sort of sitting up and standing up because most of the day that's how I am. So that's how I practice it, just during the day. Then when I go to do exercises with my weights, it just automatically happens. And that's what you want to aim for. So laying down, we'll put our fingers inside our hips there so we can feel our TA switch on. We're going to draw up through the pelvic floor, switch TA on, draw in our belly button. Keep all that switched on while we're breathing. And relax. Once you're comfortable with this and able to switch these on, then you can add in some exercises in this position. So switching all of that on, we've got heel slides. We don't want our hips to move at all. I'm keeping my hands there on my hips. Sliding out and back in. Now if you feel anything relax or your hip movement moving around there, stop, reset and go again. Obviously the more often you do them, the stronger you'll get and the easier it will become. Once you're comfortable with that, you can do knees out to the side. Again, not letting those hips move and using those abdominal muscles to bring the knee or the leg back up. Next one we've got legs out. We can push our back into the ground a little bit with this one if we want. Coming up. And circles with the leg. With these, it's really important to make sure that the strength is coming from the abdominal region and not through the shoulders and the upper back. So you can do the circles outwards and inwards. Then we've got, you can do obviously knees up if you need to begin with that. Single leg raises. Again, all the strength coming from here. Making sure you switch all those core muscles on before you do the exercise again. If it releases, stop, reset, and go again. All the strength is from the core, not from the upper back. We've got bridges. Switching it all on, squeezing the glutes, pushing the hips up and back down. Switching on, coming up and back down. And the last one is pointing dog, but we're going to do just the beginner's version. So arm and leg, opposite sides, only going out halfway. Find that balance between the hands and the knees. Make sure pelvic floor, core is all switched on. Push up through the shoulder blades. And a little tap on the inside there. And change sides. So it's really important to firstly engage all through those muscles. When you're comfortable doing that, standing around the house, walking around the house, then you can do some of these exercises. If you release, reset. If you feel the hips moving or swaying, reset. If you feel your back engaging instead of those core muscles, reset. Just a few reps each day and make a huge difference over a couple of weeks. You realize you'll be able to do 10 to 20 reps of each one. If you've got any questions, send me a message, give me a call. Otherwise, enjoy your beginner's core strength exercises.